The football world has been left absolutely stunned tonight. Lionel Messi, the greatest player in history, has finally broken his silence after FIFA's shocking decision regarding Argentina's controversial World Cup campaign. In an emotional open letter that has sent shockwaves through every corner of the sport, Messi has addressed the pain of defeat, the criticism of his team, and the allegations of favoritism that have dogged Argentina throughout the tournament. But this isn't just another statement from a football legend. This is Lionel Messi, the man who has won everything, who has faced the best players in history, who has carried Argentina on his back for nearly 2 decades, finally responding to the accusations that FIFA rigged the tournament in Argentina's favor. And his words have left millions of fans divided. The pain is immense, and this wound will take time to heal, Messi wrote, his words echoing across the globe. But I also hold on to all the good things. The matches we turned around by giving it our all, moments that will remain in our memories forever, and the support of an entire country which, combined with this group's hard work and effort, brought us back among the world's elite once again. The timing couldn't be more explosive. Just days after Spain's dramatic 1-0 extra-time victory over Argentina in the World Cup final, FIFA's disciplinary committee has launched a formal investigation into the ugly post-match brawl that marred the tournament's showpiece event. And now, the FBI is investigating the Argentine Football Association over alleged money laundering schemes worth nearly $300 million. The football world is demanding answers, and Messi has finally spoken. For days, Lionel Messi remained silent. The World Cup final had ended in heartbreak. Spain were champions. Argentina were broken. And in the middle of all the chaos, the greatest player in history disappeared from public view. I needed time, Messi later revealed. I needed to process everything. I needed to understand what happened. And I needed to find the right words to say. The silence was deafening. Fans speculated endlessly. Was Messi retiring? Was he devastated beyond words? Was he planning a comeback? The theories were wild. But the truth was far more complicated. Then the open letter came. A message to the Argentine people. A message to the football world. And a message to FIFA. The pain is immense. It will take time for this wound to heal, Messi wrote. But I also choose to hold on to all the good things, all matches we turn around by giving everything in moments that will remain in our memories forever. But here's the question that everyone is asking now. Why did Messi choose this moment to speak? And what was he really saying between the lines? The answer might surprise you. Argentina's path to the World Cup final was marked by controversy at every turn. From the round of 16 clash against Egypt to the quarterfinal against Switzerland, questions about refereeing decisions and FIFA favoritism followed the defending champions throughout the tournament. The most explosive controversy came in the quarterfinal against Switzerland. In the 72nd minute, with the score tied 1-1, referee João Pinheiro awarded a yellow card to Argentina's Leandro Paredes for a foul on Brawl Embolo. After VAR intervention, Pinheiro concluded that Paredes had made no contact and that Embolo had dived. The foul was overturned, Paredes' card was rescinded, and Embolo was shown a second yellow for simulation. Switzerland were reduced to 10 men. The decision reshaped the match. Argentina, with a one-man advantage, went on to win 3-1 in extra time. The Swiss were furious. The referee made the wrong decision. Switzerland coach Murat Yakin said after the match, "I know they will protect their referee, but this rule destroyed our game today, and it's very painful, and to be eliminated in that way hurts a lot." The controversy deepened when the International Football Association Board (IFAB) confirmed that the red card should not have been given. According to IFAB laws, VAR is prohibited from intervening on standard yellow cards or reviewing simulation offenses unless they relate to a penalty or a direct red card. FIFA, however, held its ground. "We do not consider this to have been an error by the referee or VAR, and the decision restored justice," the World Football Body said in a statement. The public disagreement between FIFA and IFAB was unprecedented, and it only fueled the accusations that Argentina was receiving preferential treatment from football's governing body. Throughout the tournament, Messi remained silent on the allegations of favoritism. But after Argentina's dramatic semi-final victory over England, the captain finally addressed the claims, "Let people keep enjoying it," Messi said. "What this group has achieved is incredible. Another final. We've come back to be world champions. We're the best in the world after these 4 years, whether people like it or not, and no matter what they say." He continued, "This proves that what we did wasn't by chance and that nobody gave us anything. Reaching 2 World Cup finals is something few achieve, and this group did it." The words were defiant. They were proud. And they were a direct response to the critics who claimed that Argentina had been helped by FIFA. But the criticism didn't stop. In the final itself, Messi found himself at the center of yet another controversy. After Argentina were reduced to 10 men, Spain defender Marc Cucurella briefly covered his mouth while speaking to the referee. Under FIFA's new regulations, players can be punished for covering their mouths during confrontations. Messi animatedly gestured towards the referee, appearing to indicate that Cucurella should also be punished. But the referee took no action. The moment drew immediate criticism from pundits. "You shouldn't be such a baby to try and get someone sent off for that. It's ridiculous," former England defender Lee Dixon said. Former England captain Wayne Rooney agreed. "That was sad to see Lionel Messi doing that." In his open letter, Messi didn't mention the controversies. He didn't address the allegations of FIFA favoritism. He simply expressed his gratitude and his pain. "It is hard to fully appreciate our achievement right now, but this group reached 2 consecutive World Cup finals," he wrote. "Thank you from the bottom of my heart for every greeting and message. Once again, we managed to unite as a country and stand together, sharing the immense pride of being Argentine." And then, the words that silenced his critics. "I also want to congratulate Spain on winning the championship. Class. Pure, unshakable class. Even in defeat, even in heartbreak, even with the pain of losing his final World Cup, Messi showed the world why he is the greatest of all time. Not just because of his skill, but because of his character." But here's the question that everyone is asking now. Was this Messi's final farewell? At 39 years old, the next World Cup in 2030 would see him at 43. And with Argentina already guaranteed a place in the tournament as a centenary co-host, the temptation might be there, but Messi made no mention of his international future in the post. The silence on his retirement spoke volumes. Lionel Messi's silence after the World Cup final, and his eventual response, will be remembered for generations. It will be remembered as the moment when the GOAT took time to reflect. It will be remembered as the moment when he finally spoke the truth. And it will be remembered as the moment when the football world realized that an era had truly ended. For Messi, the silence was a choice. He could have spoken immediately. He could have reacted to the final like everyone else. But he chose to wait. He chose to observe. He chose to understand. And when he finally spoke, his words carried weight. For the critics, Messi's response was not enough. They wanted him to address the allegations of FIFA favoritism. They wanted him to condemn the post-match brawl. They wanted him to apologize for the behavior of his teammates. But Messi did none of that. He simply thanked his country and congratulated Spain. It was a response that showed grace, dignity, and an unshakable belief in the team he led. So here we are. The silence has been broken. The truth has been spoken. But the question remains, what happens next? Will Messi retire? Will he return for one more World Cup in 2030? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the world will be watching. Lionel Messi's emotional open letter after the World Cup final has left the football world divided. Some praise him for his grace and dignity. Others criticize him for avoiding the controversies. But regardless of where you stand, one thing is clear. Messi's words have changed the conversation about his legacy forever. What do you think? Was Messi right to stay silent on the controversies? Or should he have addressed the allegations? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Messi's explosive response, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Soccer Uncovered. We bring you the best stories, the biggest rivalries, and the deepest dives into the world of football. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. Because when the drama unfolds, we are the ones who uncover the truth.